So I'm just getting myself ready to head off to the shops this evening, and in this video I'm going to show you just how awesome the lights are on the Polestar 2. The pixel LED technology is amazing. You're going to see just how awesome it is that it draws these little boxes around the cars coming the other way and the ones in front of you. I just love everything pretty much about the lights on the Polestar 2. So hope this video helps. I'm going to put the camera in the passenger side looking out, so hope you get some good clarity, and I think the night kind of dark light sensor on this camera is going to be good enough to give you a little bit of an idea of just how awesome these lights are. Okay, so here we are inside the Polestar 2 at night time, just heading to the supermarket. So I'm hoping that you can see roughly kind of what the lights look like from inside the cockpit here. So obviously we're in a street lit kind of area at the moment. We just got the standard headlights on. I have got the automatic high beam, which is obviously going to use the pixel technology enabled. Basically, once the lights are on, you just need to twist up a little bit on the left hand stalk to enable that, and then that will be shown by like the headlight, the full beam light with a little A in it. And already, I'm not sure how well you can see on here, you have the little lower driver lights or fog lights that also come on to kind of indicate the direction the wheels are turning on. That's quite common with lots of cars. But the key thing really here is just how amazing the pixel light technology is. You're going to see that as we head out of the street lit version. The full beam is going to come on, and hopefully we'll have a bit of traffic. You'll just see how amazing these lights are at the night time, how much of the road gets lit up, and how that pixel technology draws that black box around both oncoming traffic and cars that you come up from behind. So we can see right now the full beam is on, so full pixel lights are on and working, and you can see hopefully massive clarity across the whole of the road. And we can see here's a car coming the other way, so hopefully you can pick that up on the camera in a moment. So you'll see on the right hand side the lights will start to cut out a little bit, there we see, and we can see them come back, sweep across the right hand side. So I'm not sure how well this shows up on the video. I'll obviously have to look back in the edit before adding it in, but they really are amazing just how bright they are, and what a wide kind of vision of light that it gives you. It's really lighting up the sides, so you're going to see any rabbits, pheasants, deers and stuff that decide they want to commit suicide and run into the road. But just at nighttime driving, these lights are amazing, and it really is just amazing to see how quickly they adapt. So you can see they're drawing the black box around the vehicle, fully on again, and the way it identifies that so early on is really impressive. And you'll be able to see it a little bit better, I think, as we kind of get behind a car at some point in the not too distant future, I hope. You'll also notice it's starting to get a little bit foggy. The lights act quite well in the fog. I don't find it too kind of dazzly. Again there, as you come into a street lit area, you'll find that, there you go, the lights have automatically dropped from high beam now that we're into a kind of street lit area. So it really is taking control of kind of everything you need, really. So we'll just sit at these traffic lights for a moment, and then there is a car up ahead, so hopefully we get to catch up with that, and then you can see how it basically blocks off the light behind the vehicle, because that was the thing that really surprised me, how you come up behind a car and obviously you've got full beam on, and then it draws that box around the vehicle in front, so you're not blinding them, but you still have that light penetrating and kind of going around the vehicle up front to really light everything up. I've never had a car that has such amazing lights. Again, never had a car before that had this pixel technology like the Polestar has, but yeah, it is impressive. They look pretty good from the outside. I'm a big fan of the lights in general. I like the light kind of functionality on the rear as well. The only thing that's not brilliant about the lights on this car is the reversing lights. They look kind of stylish, but they're a very small kind of little slit of white light. Obviously it's LED, and there's not really anything you can do to adjust those. So the rear window is tinted, so the vision at the back is not the best anyway, and on the camera the lights just don't seem quite bright enough when you're trying to maneuver in dark conditions. But here we can see again, these lights just work so well. I'm really impressed by them. Just get into this no speed limit. They don't seem to get too phased by road signs and things as well. I've noticed they handle those pretty well. Just look how much of the road is lit up. Really is impressive. So I know a couple of the early Polestars, I think the lights weren't configured quite correctly, and people had lots of issues with people flashing cars coming the other way. But I've not really had that at all. There's a couple of instances where you're coming up the brow of a hill where you get someone flash you a little bit. But I've had that happen in many cars. I don't think it's related to light beam alignment. It's just related to, you know, a brow of the hill kind of situation. It's a little bit foggy, a little bit misty. So again, here you can see the light kind of adjust its beam a little bit. It's got a bit of reflection from the road sign then, but kind of recovered itself. Just hoping that we get stuck behind a car for a little bit. But as we get into the streetlit areas, obviously it's going to come down, turning the high beam off, so we may not get to see it in here. But you get the general idea. I hope that these lights are just amazing. Again, still not done many miles in the car, so trying to get any miles under my belt is difficult due to lockdown. So I'm only making essential trips for supermarket and stuff like that. But yeah, these lights, they are amazing, and I think they look really cool as well. Obviously the 4-hammer on the front and that kind of Knight Rider / Cylon-esque rear light is really good. So a lot to like about the lights on the Polestar 2. Okay, so we can see here we're coming up behind another car. As you can see already that the left hand part of the road is not lighting up. There's quite a large box around the car in front. As we get closer, that box will kind of draw closer and closer around the car in front, still lighting up the other sides around it, so you're still getting good, nice side vision, but avoiding blinding the driver in front. And that's something I wasn't expecting from these lights, so I'm really impressed. You can see the lights now, the box following that car around the bend. As you reach back up again, you see it's blocking it off. As long as it can see that car, he's blocking off the area around it. It's amazing. I'm really impressed with how well it works. You see that again, nice clear black box around the vehicle in front, making sure not to dazzle them. These lights are amazing. Okay, so I'm just finishing up the edit of this video. I hoped it was interesting and kind of got you excited about your Polestar 2 if it's on order, or even clarified what you already know if you've got one. Please leave a thumbs up, please subscribe and leave comments down below. I really do appreciate it. Thanks again as always for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.